Hello, you better know what's happening, T-Subs and Squad. So listen, you already know what the day is. It's Sunday. And normally I would have gave y'all Love and Marriage Huntsville last night, but girl, I just ain't feel like giving it to you. I didn't feel like getting up under these cameras, these hot-ass lights, and try to push this out to y'all last night. I'm just going to be honest. Bitch, I ain't want to do it. But it's Sunday, fun day. And before I have my fun, I'm about to get up here and do a little bit of work just so that I ain't got to hear y'all mouths. Now, before y'all ask me about Ghost Book 2, I really don't want to review it, girl. I didn't even watch the shit. Like, last season of Power was tired, delayed, and through, and I'm just like, you know, like, people review Power. I just don't see how they can do it. I'm just going to be real. It's just some stuff I just want to watch and not review, and I don't even know if I'm even going to watch the shit. So, Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is Season 2, Episode 9, Boss Chick versus Wife Chick. Somebody said that this was a finale. Please drop under the comments and let me know if y'all caught that this was supposed to be the finale, because I'm not sure. I really didn't pay that much attention to all of that. Some people said it was a finale. I haven't seen it, so it all depends on what the people is saying, which will determine if I put the finale down to the title of this video and all that good stuff. So Kimmy goes to throw axes, which is something that I really want to do. I'm more than sure they got something like that up here in New York somewhere, child. With her friend Keisha. Hey, Keisha. And she would have asked LaTisha to go with her, but she's over the whole Scott's versus Holtz situation. I like Keisha, because when Kimmy told her about the conversation that she had with LaTisha, in so many words, Keisha felt the same way I did. And in so many words, she said, that bitch need to get her fucking life in order. And I had to absolutely agree. It's like, LaTisha, I'm trying to like you. Like, I liked you last season, but I'm starting to feel indifferent towards you because I'm just not used to weak bitches. And I don't have weak bitches in my circle. Like, I don't know what type of stock you came from, because, see, let me tell you something. When my daddy died back when I was a young jitterbug in 97, my brother had already got married and moved out. It was just me and my mama. And my mama picked up the pieces of her life, my life, and did everything that she could to give me the best childhood possible. And not once did she ever complain. You understand me? Like, that's the type of stock I come from. I come from strong, independent black women who know who they are and who do what the hell they got to do to make their situations work. And they not out here running to everybody to have their damn back. Girl, get a backbone. Have your own damn back. I was with Kimmy. You and Mel all but said, I don't want you in the middle. Now that she's not in the middle, now you feel as though her loyalty is supposed to be to you and this, that, this. And I'm with Kimmy. Girl, what's loyalty? What's loyalty? Because you don't mind sitting up against your mammy talking about me, which is why she feels so comfortable with walking up to me saying whatever the hell it is that she wants to say. You don't be having my back then, so why should I always go up the bat for you to have your back when it comes to a situation that honestly is all of y'all fault? Hands down, this entire situation is Martell's fault because he's a liar. But LaTisha, you and Marcel was sitting up here laughing and gagging at it, and while I understand it and while I get it, because the Hawks did come up here trying to make it seem as though they shit don't stink and that their relationship is the end all be all while everybody else's was bullshit, I totally get how you and him kind of, sort of, in so many ways, fancied yourselves in delighting at the demise of their marriage, but because of it, okay, you and Marceau also play a part in it. Girl, I ain't even mean to give you all of that, LaTisha. I'm sorry, sis. I really do like you. It's just, I want more. I want more, and I want you to do better. I want you to do better and be better. If you knew better, you do better. Do better. So LaTisha goes to a self-defense LaTisha goes to a self-defense class with her newly single friend April. She tells April about her event on the campus of Miles College called Bad and Bougie, and she wants LaTisha to be a part of it. Yeah, Tisha, go on ahead and do it, sis. Like, this is something that you always wanted to do. It's been past time of you getting out from under Marcel's thumb, and now that you are, he's starting to unravel all the part of the seams, and we're going to get down to that gag as we get to it. So Miles, my brain is racing. Mel goes to see Dr. Francis for her therapy session, and they talk about her father, and she basically gets emotional. It's really not much to say there. Like I said, Mel and Tel both have daddy issues. They both have absentee fathers, and I guess that's a common denominator as to how they was able to get together. But I do like the fact that Mel, even though she tried to run away from it towards the end of it, she knew that man was absolutely right. All right. And you could just tell that. Even though she tried to run away from it at the end, she knew that man was telling the absolute unadulterated truth as it pertains to her daddy issues, being as to basically why she got with somebody like Martell. And I'm just going to be honest. Most girls, they wind up being with men that remind them of their father. And that's whether it's the good, the bad, or the ugly, or somewhere in between. I'm just being real. So Mel is home going through her dresses to give to a prom drive, and Martell feels like she's doing too much and she should just focus on embrace in her family. But she feels like with all of his extracurricular activities that he's done, he should be more supportive of what she does. And I would have to agree. Like, the best point the Mel ever said was when she told him, you can't treat me like a yo-yo. You can't sit up in one breath and tell me about how I need to do this and I need to do that and I need to be on my boss woman shit. But then once I do that, and now you have to bear some responsibilities as something as simple as help taking care of the house and the kids that you made. Now I'm somehow doing way too much for your fancy, and now I need to go on ahead and just dwindle myself back down to being a housewife and working with Holden Holt. And I was with Mel on that. Me having my hands in all of these things is a great distraction of what you done put me through. At least if I got my hands in this and that and the third, I don't have to sit around just always constantly thinking about everything that you put me through and how you broke up your entire family for a registered nurse that's pregnant, by the way, and the baby is due in December, and she's having a little boy. But y'all ain't heard that from me. Anyway, Mel, thank you for standing up for yourself. LaTisha, you need to try to do the same damn thing. So Kimmy and Maurice are starting their voting campaign event, and she tells Maurice about the conversation that she had with LaTisha. She says that she loves Tisha, but when she's wrong, and she's not going to lie about that. And I have to agree. Girl, just because we family don't mean I'm going to ride blindly for you. Now, I'm going to have your back, but I'm going to show enough tell you, girl, you know you was dead ass wrong. That's what family and friends are supposed to do. If you can't keep it real with family and friends, who the hell can you keep it real with? We got your back, Kimmy. So Martell calls Kimmy and tells her that he won't be there because he can't be around Marcel and LaTisha because of the whole police report thing that was being filed. I call shenanigans. I feel two types of ways about this. One, I'm not necessarily mad at Martell because he said what he meant and he meant what he said. He ain't even want to be around them down to his daughter's party. So it doesn't, and he did not show up to the last event that Tisha had. So I don't know why Kimmy thought that he was just going to show up there just because it was her. But at the same time, Martell, this is bigger than you and the Scotts. And you could have been on one side of the street. Marceau could have been on the other side of the street, just like it was when they was at your party. He was on one side of the lane. You was on the other side of the lane. And y'all didn't have to say nothing to each other. Y'all didn't even have to smell each other farts. I feel like some things should just be more of an importance. Like this is of an importance. It is. But whatever, we can argue about that down in the comments. Like I said, I feel two types of ways. While I get why he won't there, I wish he would have just bit the bullet and came, because this is bigger than what the hell y'all got going on. So Kimmy thanks Wanda for coming out and helping, and they talk about the situation that they're going through. I love the way, again, how Kimmy handled Wanda. Like, listen, you're not finna overtalk me. You're gonna listen to what the hell I gotta say, and you're gonna realize at the end of this how dumb, delayed, tired, ignorant, pressed, and bored you really are trying to continuously, and I get it. Much like she said, you and mama bear protecting your cub. I totally get that. But that has nothing to do with me. You don't have to protect me from your cub. And I had to absolutely agree with Kimmy on that. I had to agree with Kimmy on that. I do. Like, girl, mind your business. See, that's partly the reason why LaTisha is the way she is now, why she constantly feels like everybody else has to have her back and she's not supposed to have her own. Stay out of it. So LaTisha and Melody talk. Mel tells her why Martell didn't come through. Tisha says that the reason why Marceau made the police report was because Martell threatened him. Mel says that that's a lie, and Tish tries to act like she's never caught Marceau up in a lie, and Mel says that she caught him in several. Like, Marceau, I really wish you hadn't pulled the rich white woman thing and went and had a police report filed. I know damn well you not scared of that big-eared bastard. I know you not. You not somewhere huddled up in a corner at night with your double-barrel shotgun in between your lap, looking at the mirrors and doors and seeing if he's gonna sneak up in there on y'all. I know that ain't what that is, Marceau. You did that to be funny, and I just really didn't like that. I do. And LaTisha, Mel ain't lying. Marceau is a huge liar. And you've caught Marceau in a couple of his damn lies. Like, that's the thing. It's like, anyway, Mel, I was on your side with that. With that whole liar thing, I was totally on Melody's side with that. So Mel's sister Shalon comes over and she says that they don't have the best relationship because Shalon didn't know about Mel until she was 19 and because she was recovering from a drug problem. But they're both trying to get close to each other. Ain't nothing to say there. But, you know, Shalon, congratulations on your road to recovery. I hope you stay there. So LaTisha calls April about a conversation she had with Marceau. And he says that he feels so alone ever since she's been in this new stage trying to discover Tisha. He's been feeling alone. April says that she had the same problem in her marriage with her now ex-husband. And she tells her that what she wants her to do is listen to what her husband is trying to tell her. What does he want her to do? And that was the end of this. Now listen. Betty Wright said the same thing. Think about it. What is your man trying to tell you? You know, sometimes flowers means maybe we should just be friends. If you get my drift, hang if you can hang, no pain, no gain. Okay? In order to come through something, however it was, to come to the something, you got to go through something like that. The point of the matter is, she gave her a little piece of Betty Wright, no pain, no gain. And, this is how I feel. Marceau, you're an asshole. You're an asshole. We all know the real reason why you just wanted LaTisha to be a housewife is because you and Martell was out there doing the same damn thing. Now that she's coming into herself and she's starting to discover herself a little bit, I wish it was a lot more so she can have her own damn back, but I'll take what you give us. Now that she's getting from under your thumb, now you're bothered. Now you feel so alone. Why do you feel alone? If anybody should have felt alone, it should have been LaTisha, since considering you had her locked away up in the attic like Anne Frank ever since y'all got married. Now that she's starting to come into herself, you're rattled. And LaTisha, you got to notice that. And you better be careful, LaTisha, because that's dangerous. It's dangerous when you're dealing with a husband that don't want you to move forward in life and be somewhat as successful as he is. He fell alone. Child, please, to let Martell and Mel tell it, you got about 20 damn reasons why you shouldn't feel alone and this, that, and the third. You was cheating on that woman even when she was doing what you wanted her to do, which was play I Love Lucy and just be a stay-at-home housewife and a stay-at-home mom. You still ran out there and did what you wanted to do. just like Martell did. So I'm really not understanding here. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. And with that, I'm out. Bye.
What you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.